right, it is that time to move, and we're going to grab some dumbbells today. I have some 5 pounds, but you can lift heavier, you can do lighter. There are some moves that you might want to switch out, and you can have a heavy light set if you have it. If you are somewhere traveling and you don't have any dumbbells, you just grab yourself some water bottles or something like that, and you can do all the same moves that way. So we're going to start with our hands just over our shoulders. We're going to press up and we're going to bring it back down. So it's straight up and straight down. All right, let's do it. So let's start with our posture first. Feet shoulder width apart. Tuck your hips under you. Shoulders are back. And let's go ahead, reach up and then drop it back down. Good. Reach up and then drop it back down. Now, if you want to make it really challenging, if you just want to keep your elbows at parallel to the ground and up, so don't let your elbows lower than your shoulders if you want to keep it a little more challenging. When you bring your elbows down, you give your shoulders a little bit of a break. So that's why if keeping your elbows up makes it a little bit harder. All right, we got one more. And done. Okay, let's bring our hands down. We're going to bring your hands just in front. We're just going to lift up and we're going to come all the way down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're going to lift up and then slowly bring it back down. So I want you to think consciously. Up fast and then slowly resist the lowering phase. Yeah, so you're going up fast and then down really slow. So if you're counting it, you're like counting 1 second up, but you're taking about 3 or 4 seconds to come down. That lowering phase is really making you work your biceps a little bit more. Good. We just have about 15 more seconds and then we're going to change it up. We're going to start working our back muscles after this. All right, let's go. Let's do one more. And drop that down. All right, now I want you to hinge from your hips. Let your hands reach in front of you. You're going to reach out to the side and then drop it back down. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Reach out to the side and bring it back in. Out and in. So we're working the back muscles, which is really good for our posture. Notice how you're opening up through your chest, which often in our day-to-day lives, we do the opposite. We kind of hinge forward. So we want to open up through your chest. Keep it here for another 20-ish seconds. We're going to work our triceps after this. We're going to add in a little leg work at the same time. All right, keep it here though. We got 10 more seconds to go. Think about exhaling as you lift, inhaling as you bring it down. Good, let's do it one more. And done. Okay, now I want you to bring your hands up by your hands are parallel to the ground, but I want you to lean forward a little bit. What you're gonna do is you're gonna tap one leg back as you press your arms back. All right, so tap back, one leg, press both arms back. Tap and press. Good. All right, so now we're working the legs, or through the back of the legs specifically, and we're really pushing that tricep, so working the back of the arms at the same time. All right, we got a few more here. We're gonna switch it up and work our chest muscles after this. Good. All right, we got 10 more seconds, and then we'll switch. Here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, this time I want your hands right in front of you. You're going to reach up and across your body. So it's like you're bringing your hand in front of your opposite shoulder. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that together. Up and reach. Up and reach. Good. Doesn't matter if we're doing the same arm at the same time. The focus is keeping your feet firm in the ground, body's upright as you reach up and across your body. All right, so I feel like this is our last one with the dumbbells. We're going to drop the dumbbells. After this, here we go. We have just over 10 seconds before you put your dumbbells away. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's put those aside. Now I want you to have your hands out wide, feet are out wide, so you're kind of making like a star with your body. You're just going to reach down towards your opposite ankle. If you can't reach your ankle, I just want you to reach through towards your opposite knee. All right, let's go ahead. So reach down, bring it up, reach down, bring it up. Good. This one's really good for our hips and our legs. Excellent. It also gets that heart rate up a little bit. Good. 20 more seconds before we switch it up again. And we're going to bring those legs closer next time. 10 more seconds. Stay here, stay here. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's bring those feet in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into a squat. We're going to come up, we're going to reach and look behind us, bring it back in, and then do the same thing on the other side. Let's do it together. Squat down, come up, reach and look behind you, squat down, reach up, and look behind you. Good. It's a little bit of a rotation here happening through the center of our body. So we're working our abs, we're working our legs, we're working those shoulders. We've got about 20 seconds to go. And we're going to do one more for our legs and abs. Stay here, stay here. All right, let's do it one more time in each direction. And then, all done. All right, keep it here. So now what I want you to do is bring one hand towards your knee and then out towards your ankle. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow and then hand towards your ankle. Now if you need to hold on to something for balance, it's the same motions. Yes. So obviously, if you're not touching anything for balance, it makes it a little more challenging, but you have to listen to your body and what feels good for you. But we are definitely working the core, right? Because there's a little bit of flexion when you bring that knee up or the heel out. You're working your legs because you're balancing on one. All of your body weight is on that one leg as you lift that knee up. Good. All right. Let's do it. One more of each. Here it is. And hold your balance. All you got to do is switch your weight to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. Knee in and out. Let's keep going. Knee in and out. Knee in and out. Good. Now, we are really getting strong here through our entire body, and we're not even using any dumbbells. And this is a movement you can do anywhere, anytime, right? So if you're sitting at a desk or you've been in a car for a while, you get a chance to move. This is, I know it looks funny, you might not want to do it everywhere in public, but this one's a good one to do to work your whole entire body. All right, let's do it one more time. And done. All right, that's today's workout. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.